Okay, there's a couple different ways that I could get my puppy to like going in a crate. I could put food inside, like a pack of hot dogs, and I could let her try and think, how do I get inside there? Like with my bowl of food. So I could put my bowl of food in there and make her think, oh, I really want to get inside, you really want to get inside? Okay, Mom's gonna let you inside. So my puppy wants to go inside because I put something inside. Good. Excellent. So I'm gonna see if I can wait for her. Yes, good girl, yes. As soon as she decides to go in, I'm gonna say yes, and I'm gonna feed her multiple times. Yes, good dog, yes, good dog. Good girl. I'm gonna use that release word that we just learned previously, so I'm gonna say break. Yay, good girl, way to go, way to go. I'm gonna feed her a low value cookie for coming out. Yes, good girl. And I'm gonna feed her really great cookies for going in. So I'm using lamb lung for her to go in. Yeah, good girl. Before she comes out, I'm gonna say break, break. Yay, good girl. I'm gonna release her and I'm gonna feed her a low value. Yes, good girl. Low value piece of food for coming out. And if she decides to go back in, I'm gonna reward her with high value food. Going in is awesome. Yes, good dog. And at this point, I'm not shutting the door if your puppy's a little bit nervous still in their crate. Don't worry about shutting the door right now. Yes. Just build value for the puppy wanting to choose themselves to go into the crate. Break! Yeah, get it. Good girl. Yes, way to go. So I've got a puppy who wants to go into the crate, and when I shut the door, she doesn't mind. So if your puppy starts freaking out inside, scratching, going crazy, then I would just keep building value for them going in with the door open. I use a bungee cord to keep my door open when I'm at that stage so that it doesn't shut accidentally. And some puppies, they're afraid of the banging of the crate. So the bungee cord can keep your door open for your puppy if they are having a hard time with the crate door sounding or if it's just the scary door closing on them. So if you're past this stage, I'm going to practice teaching my puppy now that when I open the door, you don't always get to come out. So I want her to learn that just because the door opens, yes, good girl. I'm going to feed my puppy one cookie, I'm going to shut the door, and then I'm going to start again. I want to reward my dog back into the back of the crate. The reason for that is that it gives me more time at the door, and I really don't want the door being the place that they want to be. I want them to think cookies come from the back. So I open my door, and I immediately put my hand deep into the back of the crate. I say yes, I give my puppy a cookie, and I can reward my dog. Ideally, you only have one cookie in your hand, and the reason for that is that if you have a puppy who wants to come out, then a handful of cookies is going to make them want to come out more. So one cookie, open the door, feed deep into the back of the crate. When a good dog, shut the door. All right, I'm going to work up to now that when I open the door, I feed my puppy. Good. Break. Yeah, good listener. Good job, good job, good job. I can release my puppy from the crate. And now if I want my puppy to go back in, yes, good girl. I can either just wait for her. I don't have to add my verbal cue of going into your crate just yet. If my puppy doesn't really want to, no big deal. Don't add that verbal cue too soon. I just want my dog to show me they can do it. So the next part of what I'm going to practice is I'm going to practice a small distraction. So I'm going to put on her leash. Okay, so we're on stage 2 of our crate games. We're adding in distractions. So we're going to work on this time clipping often on the leash, making sure that my puppy really truly understands the release word. Her release word is break. I'm going to practice moving further away. I'm going to practice clipping on and off the leash. Really, this is about, are you a gambler? How far can I get away from my puppy? How many distractions can I get in? Does she truly understand the criteria of holding position in the crate until I release her? Let's see what we get. So I'm going to open my door. I'm going to take one cookie and I'm going to feed my puppy high into the back. She has her leash on right now. I'm going to take a step away. Yes. Go back and feed my puppy far into the back of that crate. Yes. Good puppy. Excellent. If my puppy moved forward right now, I would simply just shut the door. I'm just going to shut the door in black and white criteria. You moved forward before I released you. I'm going to shut the door. So, good. good job. I use my release word to reward my puppy with lots of good stuff for holding position. What a good girl. Ready? Crate. Yes, good dog. Excellent. This time I'm going to practice clipping my leash off and on. So, open my door, feed my puppy into the crate, and pick up my leash. If she holds position while I clip on the leash, yes, good dog. I'm going to reward her. Good. Now I can release my puppy with her release word, or I can also practice using my name and calling my puppy to me from the crate. She's staying in there nicely. I'm going to reward her with my high value food, and I'm going to call her to me. Sparks! Yeah, good girl. Good job, yes. Good girl, good girl. Yeah, good job. If you haven't practiced a release word or your word to go into your crate, as soon as your puppy is wanting to go into that crate more and more, I can start putting my verbal word, ready, go to your crate. That's not the door. Ready, girl? Yeah. Crate. Yes, good girl. Reward my puppy for going into the crate, and then continue to practice. If you need to start adding more distractions, we're going to try a toy. So you walking away, you clipping on your leash, picking up a toy. What distractions can you add into your crate games to make your puppy really start understanding that when they see things they want, they can't have them until you use that release word? Okay, one more, let's do it. Open my door. I'm always going to reward my puppy high into the back of the crate. I know she understands this game, but I keep reinforcing holding position in your crate, because the more you teach your puppy, the funner out here is, and in the crate, not so fun. So I want to keep rewarding my puppy for holding position. What? Hold on. What? Yeah. Oh, you ready? Da-da! Break! Yeah! Way to go, girl! Way to go, girl! Good job! Good job! Way to go! Way to go! Good girl! Good girl! Yeah! Good job! Good job! Oh, yeah! Thank you! Good girl! Great! Yay! Get it! Good girl! Thank you! Great! Yeah! Good job! I don't want to play by taking my crate. Okay, ready? Great! Good girl! Good girl! Way to go, girl! Good. So use the distractions that distract your puppy. Kids, hubby, people, your cat, things like that can all be added into your crate. Once they're showing you understanding inside the crate, you can start taking the mat out of your crate and taking it on the road. But first, add your distractions into the crate. Because if my puppy did decide to grab that toy before I released her, I would just shut the door. Shutting the door makes it really easy for my puppy to learn when to come out and when not to come out. I don't want to touch my puppy because that reinforces her behavior. I just want to shut the door. And really quickly you can see they understand that the release word means now you can have what you want.